Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. You've seen the headlines, you've heard the buzzwords, and maybe you've even played with a few AI tools yourself. But there's one question I keep getting. Is the whole AI thing a giant bubble about to pop? And honestly, that's a great question. So today, I'm going to break it all down. No PhD required, no Wall Street lingo, just straight talk, real examples, and the truth about why hundreds of billions of dollars are being poured into something that, right now, mostly makes funny cat videos and writes okay emails. Let's start with the absolute basics. A bubble happens when something gets insanely overvalued because everyone's betting on massive future profits. But those profits, they never actually show up. Think of it like a kid blowing up a balloon at a birthday party. It starts small, then it gets bigger and bigger. Everyone's like, whoa, look how huge it is. They keep blowing until pop. The balloon's gone, the excitement's gone, and someone's left cleaning up confetti off the floor. That's exactly how money bubbles work. Hype builds, prices soar, reality hits, crash. We've lived through this before, and not just once. 1990s dot-com boom. A company called Pets.com sold dog food online. No warehouses, no real plan. But investors went wild. Stock soared to a $400 million valuation. Then, bankrupt in under a year. Gone. 2008 housing crisis. Everyone said real estate only goes up. Banks gave loans to anyone with a pulse. Prices doubled, tripled. Then the music stopped. Millions lost homes. The world economy nearly collapsed. 2021 crypto and NFT craze. A digital picture of a pixelated monkey sold for $2.5 million. People said, this is the future of art. Today, that same JPEG, worth maybe $50, if you're lucky. So when experts, economists, and even some tech CEOs start whispering AI bubble, they're asking, are we making the same mistake again? Here's the case against AI right now, and it's pretty compelling. 1. Big tech is spending over $200 billion this year alone on AI. That's Microsoft, Google, Meta, Amazon, Apple, all in. To put that in perspective, $200 billion is more than the GDP of Portugal, more than NASA's budget for the next 20 years. 2. Most of that money isn't going to software. It's going to hardware, specifically GPUs, super-powered computer chips, made almost entirely by one company, Nvidia. Think of GPUs like the V8 engines of the AI world. No engine, no race. One top-tier chip, $30,000 each. A single AI data center, tens of thousands of them. 3. Yes, the demos are cool. AI can write a love poem in Shakespeare's style, turn your selfie into a Pixar character, or generate a 10-second video of a dancing avocado wearing sunglasses. But real-world, money-making use? Still rare. Let me give you a personal example. I asked ChatGPT to write a birthday card for my niece. It did it in 3 seconds. Cute rhymes, sparkles, the works. Adorable. But am I paying $20 a month for AI birthday cards? No, and neither is your accountant, your dentist, or your local plumber. Or take AI video tools. I made a clip of my dog surfing in Hawaii. Hilarious. Shared it. Got 200 likes. But is my neighborhood bakery using AI to generate ads? Is the auto shop using it to diagnose engines? Not yet. So right now, companies are spending fortunes on potential, not profit. And that, my friends, is classic bubble fuel. But hold on, it gets way weirder because there's a hidden loop driving this whole thing, and it all circles back to one company that's making money hand over fist. We'll dive into that right after this. I'll pause here with a quick request. If you're finding this helpful so far, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support empowers us to make more such videos that will truly help people to make better decisions.
Okay, buckle up, because this next part is where the AI bubble gets truly wild. We're about to expose the Nvidia money go-round, A loop so tight it's basically printing cash for one company while the rest of the world waits for the AI revolution to actually show up. Here's how it works, step by step. Big tech panics. CEOs at Microsoft, Google, Meta, and Amazon stand up in boardrooms and say, "We're going all in on AI." They raise or borrow hundreds of billions from banks, bond markets, and investors hungry for the next big thing. They spend it fast, but not on apps, not on users. They spend it on Nvidia GPUs, the only chips powerful enough to train giant AI models. One chip, $30,000. One data center, 50,000 chips. Do the math. That's $1.5 billion per building, and they're building dozens. Nvidia sales explode. 2023 revenue up 200%. 2024, another 150%. Their market cap, now over $3 trillion, bigger than the entire economy of France, bigger than Tesla plus Netflix plus Disney combined. Nvidia turns around and invests. With all that cash, they pour money into AI startups, companies like xAI, Anthropic, and Perplexity. Guess what those startups do with the funding? Buy more Nvidia GPUs. Repeat. Forever. It's a closed loop. Money goes out the door of big tech, lands in Nvidia's pocket, gets recycled back into the ecosystem, and the cycle spins faster. Let me put it in plain English. It's like I hand you $100 and say, "Buy my cookies." You buy them. I shout, "Cookie demand is through the roof." Then I invest in your bakery, so you buy even more of my cookies. We both look rich, but no one outside our little circle is eating cookies. This isn't innovation. It's financial engineering. Now, let's zoom out and talk about how bubbles actually pop, using a simple stock example. Imagine a hot new stock. It starts at $10, rumors spread, this company's gonna change the world. Price hits $50, then $200. Latecomers, teachers, retirees, your cousin who heard it on TikTok, pile in at $300. Meanwhile, the early insiders, founders, VCs, executives, quietly sell their shares at the top. One day, a report comes out. Wait, they're not making money. Panic. Price crashes to $20. The little guy loses 93%. The insiders already on yachts. That's not theory. That's history. .com, housing, crypto, and now AI. But here's where we need to be rational. Not everything about AI is hype. The technology is real. AI already powers your Netflix recommendations, helps doctors spot tumors on x-rays, and optimizes traffic lights in cities. The question isn't, is AI useful? It's, are we overpaying for the promise of future usefulness? Think of the internet in 1996. Dial-up was slow, websites crashed. AOL CDs were everywhere. But 10 years later, Google, Amazon, YouTube. AI could be the same. Early, messy, but transformative. Or it could be 1999 all over again, where 90% of companies die, but the 10% that survive change the world. Both outcomes are possible. The bubble risk is in the spending, not the tech. We're selling pickaxes in a gold rush, but is there actually gold? We don't know yet. But here's the truth. The crash still hurts, and it hurts the people who can least afford it. We'll talk about who gets wrecked and why CEOs can't stop spending right after this. So what happens if, or let's be real, when the AI bubble finally pops? Let's walk through the fallout step by step, logically. Jobs disappear overnight. The 2001 dot-com crash wiped out 500,000 tech jobs in 6 months. Today, we're talking AI engineers, data annotators, chip designers, cloud architects. Over 100,000 roles could vanish in a single quarter. But here's the flip side. After the crash, the survivors, Google, Amazon, hired millions more. A bust clears the weak and makes room for the strong. Your retirement takes a hit. Nvidia, Microsoft, Google, Meta, together worth $10 trillion plus. A 30% drop? That's $3 trillion wiped out. That's real money gone from 401ks, pension funds, teacher retirements. But again, history shows the 2000 crash crushed Cisco down 90%. But those who held or bought low made 10x by 2010. Time in the market beats timing the market. Deepfakes and scams explode. When the bubble bursts, AI tools don't disappear. They get cheaper. A $10,000 video generator becomes $100. Scammers make fake bank calls, fake CEOs, fake you begging your mom for money. This is a real risk, and we're not ready. But it's also why regulation is coming. Europe's AI Act, US executive orders, they're building guardrails. Winners versus losers, the final score. Winners, CEOs with billion-dollar stock packages, venture capitalists who cashed out early, Nvidia shareholders who bought in 2020. Losers, the engineer laid off after 2 years, the retiree who bought Nvidia at $900, the startup that raised 50 and now can't pay rent. But here's the rational truth. AI isn't going away. Even if the bubble pops, the technology survives, like the internet did. But here's the million-dollar question. Why do CEOs keep spending like it's 1999? It's FOMO, fear of missing out on steroids. Imagine a game of musical chairs, but the chairs are trillion-dollar industries. When the music stops, the CEO without a seat gets fired. So they'd rather burn $50 billion than risk being left behind, even if 90% of it goes to waste. Let's bring it home with a real-life example. Your cousin buys a $1,000 AI-powered smart fridge. The ad says it'll plan meals, order groceries, cook for you. 6 months later, it beeps at 3 a.m. because it detected sadness. Still can't tell milk from orange juice. He's paying it off at 19% interest. The salesman on a yacht in Miami. That's AI hype in your kitchen, and it's happening everywhere. So let's wrap this up. Logically, is there an AI bubble? Yes in the spending, yes in the hype, no in the long-term tech. Your 3-step survival guide. Ask the magic question. Does this AI solve a problem I have today, not in 2030? If not, walk away. 2. Invest like you're at a casino. Only bet what you can lose. AI stocks? Fun money. Rent money? Never. And 3. Stay curious but skeptical. The crash might still give us AI that catches cancer before symptoms, self-driving trucks that end 40,000 road deaths a year, a tutor in every child's pocket. Final thought. Bubbles don't kill technology. They prune it. The weak die, the strong grow, and the world moves forward. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment below. Have you ever been burned by a bubble? Crypto, NFTs, or even Beanie Babies? See you in the next one.